Hey everyone, today I want to talk a little bit more about Cashfx Group or Cashfx Group. And today we're going to meet the founders. And the reason that I'm doing this is, as a YouTuber, I always try to put myself in your shoes. What would it be that I would want to see if I was on the other end and hadn't done my research? What questions would I possibly have? So I found a gem of a video again, another video, and it has information about the founders. And just watching them and listening to them, it gave me definitely more peace of mind having jumped into this already. Now, before I jump into this, let me just say this disclaimer for the newbies out there. A lot of you already know that crypto is risky, but it's important to know that the information that I'm sharing in these videos is purely for entertainment purposes only. I'm only sharing my journey of crypto, of trying to turn my small stacks into larger stacks. Do I win everything? No way. Do I win a lot? Yeah. Will that mean that you'll win? That's definitely not guaranteed, but that's what I'm hoping for you guys. So nothing here should be construed as financial advice, legal advice, or even tax advice, or even spiritual advice on my mindset moments on Sundays. But it's important that you know that these are just my opinions, and you need to do your own research. You need to sit with yourself and ask yourself, is this something I need to get into? And like I always say, don't put money that you need for rent or car payments or anything like that into crypto. You need to only play with fun money. Again, that's not advice. It's not motherly love. It's how I play. Because if you put money into these risky platforms and you don't get it out, you'll be really upset. And I learned early on, I lost a lot, and I learned early on to start listening to my gut, to not FOMO into every little thing, but when there is a gem that comes along, to jump into it and not kick the tires. But that's something we all need to learn personally. So please just be aware that the earnings that I get may not be the earnings that you get. If you jump into this on the same time and day, and even with the same amount, your return might not be the same as mine in any of these platforms, because some accounts could get locked out and some could be fine. We've had that experience in the past. Now, I personally have a great feeling about this company. Of course, that doesn't guarantee anything. I don't have a crystal ball, but I certainly hope for all of us that this can be a big winner. We are in early, and that's one of the things that I love about this company, and also many other things which I'll get into later in the video. So before I go on too long, I just want to share with you a short portion of the video that I did find, and it helps introduce the founders of Cashfx and also some of the top individuals or promoters right now for the platform. And remember, this is early. This is pre-launch video. This is like hot off the press of only 4 days of being out there to the public that people got to see this video. So I ended up finding it through some of my research, and I thought I'd share a snippet of it with you because it is over an hour long, but I'm just going to share about 15 minutes of it with you. And over the next few days, I'll share more. So let's go ahead and learn a little bit more about the founders and how this project came about, and also what their vision is for the project. Hope you enjoyed.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Justin here with my good friend Luigi, my good friend Ron Pope, and our new friend Huascar Lopez. Very excited to have you on this. Really, this is a very special call, guys. Luigi and I had a call about a week ago in this same format with these same individuals. And as you all know, the people that are getting this glimpse, this presentation, are probably building Cloud Token with us, and you're probably doing very well like we are, and you're probably making a lot of money like we are. And so we wanted to really show you a place that's 100% transparent, just like we love about cloud, live trades, visibility, who's behind the scenes, and a place really to take all of that crypto that we're making and leverage another legit system that's going to help us compound it even more. So Ron called me last week. I've known Ron 8 years. Ron is the president and CEO of the Conversion Pros. He has launched and owns several very successful companies in the affiliate network marketing space. He called me last week. We started to chop it up a little bit about Bitcoin and crypto. And he said, Justin, I've got something that I think you'd be very interested in. We set up a call. Huascar went over the presentation, and we were completely blown away, guys. And I'm going to tell you something. The reason why we're here today, the reason why is my good friend Ron Pope, the credibility that he brings, and I know that his name on something is something worth looking at, and that's what we're doing here. So Ron, I'm going to turn it over to you. Tell these guys a little bit about who you are for those that don't know you, and then we can bring Huascar on.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Justin, for having us out here tonight. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. I'll talk a little bit about my background. I've had a fairly diverse background. I've had a lot of opportunity in my life. It came right out of, went right into the military. That's where I started my life, was in the U.S. Air Force. Got married. I've been married now for over 25 years. 3 wonderful kids from that relationship that I'm still involved in and looking forward to another 25 years with her. I'm not someone who's really, looking for a lot of drastic changes in life. I like to keep things moving in the right direction forward. And so, when I left the U.S. Air Force, I went into the mortgage industry, actually. And very quickly became one of the top income earners on the West Coast. And so I parlayed that into opening marketing companies and investment companies, things like that. So not going too deep into it, but at 30 years old, I had the opportunity where I was financially independent to step aside from having to work for a living and started doing what I wanted to do. And that really led me in the direction of trading into Forex. So this project that we're going to talk to you guys about here tonight is really fate, I guess you could say, in the fact that several years ago I started training in the Forex. I spent years doing it and did really good with it, and it advanced it all the way up to a trading bot. We called it FX Spider at the time, and we were hitting 8 to 13% a week. And once we opened it up to the public, we traded it, had a great track record, opened it up to the public, and in no time at all, we had millions of dollars being thrown at us from different individuals wanting us to trade their money. But they also wanted to get paid for the referrals, and I didn't have that side. So I think what we're going to talk to you about tonight is pretty exciting. It fills in that void that I didn't have before. And the opportunity to do this with a very close friend of mine. I'm not corporate, okay, with Cashfx Group. I'm not corporate, but I do operate from a corporate standpoint in the fact that my friend Huascar Lopez from Dominican Republic, we have a relationship of about 8 to 10 years that we've been doing business together and developed a very strong friendship over those years. I had a company, it was a travel company at the time that I was CEO for, and Huascar ran a lot of the Spanish market. He ran the Dominican Republic market for us, especially lined up meetings with their government out there and things. And it was a very quick, intense relationship that we jumped into together because here we jump into this startup that was absolutely exploding. It was a network marketing company, absolutely exploding. And I was looking for good leadership, people I could depend on. And I found out very quickly that, Huascar had strong morals and values. And that's something I was looking for. I've got guys that worked for me 18, 19, 20 years ago that are still with me today. I'm looking for good people to keep around me. So when I realized I had that with Huascar, I started cultivating that relationship. And what I saw in the time that I spent in the Dominican Republic with him, which is 2.5, 3 weeks we were out there, was that he really cares for his people. And as we were setting up meetings to introduce him to our travel company at the time, I saw that these people really loved Huascar too. And it was his leadership, it's his style. And so it really spoke volumes to me. And so when Huascar reached out to me and said, hey, I knew that he had done really well, guys, in the crypto industry, really well. And that he had gone from not having much of the time that he worked for us back then but to today living a great lifestyle with private jets and Porsches, and just absolutely living the life that most of the people that are going to see this video want to live. And so when he reached out to me and said, hey, I've done great in this industry, but now I want to pay it back. I want to help more people. I knew right there that wasn't smoke and mirrors. I knew Huascar really meant that, because after all, our relationship has been built on morals and values and helping people. So I, immediately said, okay, my plate's full, but I'm going to clear it off. What do we got going here? Tell me more about your project. And so he introduced it to me and to one of my business partners, our CTO, Jamie Beck. And Jamie and I looked at this and said, this is really going to go somewhere, and it's going to go quick. And so we accepted the contract to go ahead and do the software, all the technical side of things, the back office, and we'll parlay that into the marketing systems and things here in the very near future. But we jumped in with both feet. And so our company, the Conversion Pros, which I'm president and CEO for and co-founder of, we're supporting this company in their efforts to grow and help people internationally. And I'm excited for that. I'm grateful to be here today. But I don't want it to be all about me here tonight. What I want to do is I want to bring my good friend Huascar Lopez forward. And Huascar, I'm looking forward to this ride with you, my friend. And so if you would take the floor and just introduce this group to what it is that you and your business partners have envisioned and where this is going to go.
Thank you very much, Ron. I really appreciate your warm words and towards me, my person, and I do value your friendship and what we've been doing, in this last couple of years. And guys, good evening. Thank you very much for having me, for inviting me to this call. And actually, I'm very blessed. I feel very fortunate with my life. On the last 5 years, it's been a roller coaster with the crypto space. Around the world, we actually did very well, and a lot of people that we have around have this mentality about sharing wealth among other people. And I think that philosophy of the crypto space that you all know, to be decentralized and to be, taking empower people to have their control, and growth. That's what we wanted to achieve. Now we have a really nice concept that I want to overview tonight with you guys. I did a few days ago, and it felt really good. That we talk a few things that I think people will love it, because this is a really different and unique vision. So thank you very much, Ron, for everything. And you're not corporate, but you're very, very important in the beginning, and and go out there with this project. Well, with Justin and the guys, I will go through the PowerPoint right away and talk about a little bit of the founders and the people behind it, because right now this is not one man's project. This is a really a big project that is combined with many people involved. There's the people involved in the educational part. There's people involved, really, really, really experienced people, technical people in the Forex market, trader market, and also in network marketing that we've been involved helping people and growing for the last 10 years. Actually, we are a decentralized company, but actually we are registered here in Panama City, where I am right now. And some of the partnership that we have right now in the company involves financial institutions, involves really important brokers that are also banks, over 100 years old institutions, and although all that ecosystem that we created to combine the cryptocurrency and the Forex market and the educational product that we're going to show you tonight combines with the network marketing is really, really unique. And we think it's worth it share it. Okay, some of the regulators that you see there are among the most important in the world regulating our brokers. And actually, what Ron said about helping and about sharing and about empowers people, this is our vision. Our vision is to improve the lives of the user, of the people involved in our company. Values, transparency. We know that in the network marketing industry right now, these days, there's a roller coaster, like so many programs are there that I'm not gonna criticize, but they last so a small time. They're not around too much. So we want to change that, and we want to give back to the industry and an MLM. One of our mission is to be the best company in the world, combining algorithm, trading assistant algorithm, financial market, network marketing, and education system. Actually, we have e-learning system that we're going to provide people in what is the Forex market, because we heard so many awesome stories about Forex, guys, and we know that more than $5 trillion a day market is a really important market, which is Forex. But how many of us know how to operate, how to make money on this market? Not much, because it's a really risky, and you need to have the experience or the knowledge to do it. It works 24 hours a day, 5 days a week, and involves many individuals, institutions, and brokers and banks that operate this market. Now, when you combine that Forex market with the agility, with the power, the fast transaction of the cryptocurrency, that's innovation there, right there. This is something new, and this is something that is taking off over the past 5 years. Very well that crypto has been grow a lot, and it goes into communities, institution, and even brokers have the US Bitcoin pair assembled. Now, how you can benefit and learn about this company and what we have right now. We have an educational program that is going to be really accessible for you. So nobody can offer you a program on the internet saying one thing and is another. You're going to have a tool to learn, and actually we're going to teach people how to operate for themselves, okay, in this Forex market. Now, if we have this tool, but also provide you with earning and profits from our corporate accounts, that will be a combined product called Trade Academy. This product have 3 stages: the basic, elemental, the supreme, and the advanced. So this is really the core product of our company that we're launching, and this is really brand new. And I'm really excited because Ron, Justin, Luigi, and all this group of big leaders around the world are being attracted to this company, and the response that we have is really, really nice. So
okay, so I'm going to end the video here just to save us a little bit of time. Like I said, the video is over an hour, but I will share different portions of it through some of my videos going forward and make them more specific. Now, when near the end there, Huáscar Lopez was talking about how he was really excited that it got good traction as soon as it hit the ground. Well, that it definitely did. Again, I did some research, and just within 4 days of being out is when they did this video, and they already had 200 people registered on the site. So again, in my opinion, for something new to get that much traction so quickly is also a good sign. And we already know that lots of YouTubers are talking about this platform. Okay, so I put this up just as a quick reminder that with Cashfx you get up to 15% weekly, and of course it can be way more depending on whether you're a bear or a bull. But like I said, we'll get into that in future videos. The minimum investment is $300, and there's withdrawals that can be done weekly or daily or monthly, depending on what it is, because there's many different ways to earn income from this platform. The minimum withdrawal, like I said in my previous video, is $100. And again, depending on whether you're a bear or a bull, you'll make either 200% of your investment back or 400%. And yes, it's only Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. I'm not sure about how quickly the withdrawals are, or if there's weekend withdrawals. And the reason being is I only have 3 days of earning so far. Excuse me. And Saturday, tomorrow, apparently is payday for the weekly payout. So I'll definitely be excited to see that. Tomorrow's my so-called payday. And I will definitely give you an update on that. And the age of this platform, it came out late in July 2019, so everything is still in pre-launch stage. They plan on launching this officially in the fall of 2019. So that's one reason why I'm really excited, because I am so early into this. If you think about EXP Asset, I made out really well on that, and I got into it almost a year and a half after it had been out in the market. So I only got 6 months worth of investing in that and taking off the platform, but I did really well. So I have a feeling that this has a similar setup as far as the educational packages and the traders and the live trading that they're going to be showing us. So I'm really looking forward to the possibilities with this one. It's also important to know that the cost of withdrawal is 20%, but again, I haven't done any of this yet, so I can't really speak to it yet. But I hope to be able to do that in the next few weeks. Again, I only went in with the $300 just to get a feel, but based on what I'm starting to feel, and I'm sure after tomorrow's payout, I will probably be upgrading. Of course, no guarantees. This girl can always change her mind, but that's the feeling that I have today. But I don't want to jump too quickly and FOMO into the next package. I play this out. I start getting that gut feeling. I have a good gut feeling, and then I sit back and I analyze for a bit and just look at that gut feeling again to make sure that my actual gut speaking and not my head. And then I move on from there. So definitely over this weekend, I'll sit with it at a deeper level and decide then whether I'm jumping into the next package. But I think that's what's going to happen. After watching this video, especially the hour-long video, I just love the fact that these guys are so transparent, and also that they have what they call a withdrawal guarantee. So basically at any time, whether it be day 2 of having registered and invested or day 200, if you want to get out, you can get out. Now, of course, there's a penalty. They mentioned anywhere from 25 to 30% of what your deposit was. But still, that allows you to get a good chunk of money off. You only really need one referral to be able to start earning the bull returns, meaning the 400%. So again, that's really good. There's spillover, like there was an EXP Asset, which is another plus. There's potential here, in my opinion, to make crazy profits, but again, I'm not a financial advisor. You need to sit with this and decide for yourself if you agree with what I'm saying. I honestly can't wait to grow together in this one. I just feel like it could finally be something we were all looking for. Of course, there's no guarantee of that, but I don't know, everything is looking good so far. So I'm really hoping that it can be a real winner for us all. Another thing is, if you are interested in getting into this, I would definitely suggest that you go over their terms or frequently asked questions. I guess it's really under resources, frequently asked questions, and go through all of these, and it will be very informative for sure. It is a little overwhelming because there is so much information, so I hope you do stay tuned. I am going to try to put it into little packets so that it is a little easier to understand, or hopefully I hope to achieve that. My the minimum withdrawal with this one, I don't know if I mentioned it already, but it's $100, so also know that. And what I love about this is also in the video that I just played, in the future parts that I'll play for you, they were talking that they could earn anywhere from 40 to 50% on this algorithm that the founder had, Huáscar López had, and that he basically can guarantee 15% per week, but of course he doesn't want to do that. He wants to play it safe and say up to 15. So right now it's in the early stages, and I know I can show you, I can't show you much of my back end. I can't show you how much money I made, but I can show you the percentages that I'm getting. So I'm just going to pause the video here for a second and set up my window so that it doesn't show any dollar value, but you can see the progress in just 3 days, and then I'll pause it again and I'll show you the percentages that I have been earning. Okay, so this is on the dashboard, the very first page, and as you can see, I have been able to earn 9% of my trading pack back so far, and I went into the $300 pack. When I'm ready to upgrade, which is probably going to be tomorrow or over the weekend, I will click on upgrade and then select the $500 package and upgrade to that. And when I upgrade, it'll only be the difference between the 500 and the 300. So in other words, I'll only have to pay $200 to upgrade to the next package. Okay, I'm just going to pause here again and go to my earnings. Okay, so here we are more on the financial page, and this is the trading that's done daily, Monday through Friday. And as you can see here, day one, of course, after putting in my purchasing my package, I believe it was 72 hours before it came active. It became active on August 12th, and on August 12th I made 2.23%. And then on August 13th, I made 2.66%. And August 14th, which was yesterday, day before yesterday, I made 2.85%. And the amount for yesterday isn't showing up yet, but it looks like it'll be around this as well. So maybe even higher, which will be nice. And then, of course, like I mentioned, Saturday is payday, and I'm really curious to see what that entails. And getting that money on Saturday will also help me have a better understanding of the compensation plan, which is why I didn't want to get too deep in it in today's video, but I will definitely be getting into it further in future videos. So thanks everyone. I truly hope that this helped. Please, again, make sure that you do your own research. Absorb as much information as you can to get that good gut feeling, and I wish everyone the best of luck, and I truly hope this is the one for all of us. Until next time, have a blessed day everyone. Hasta luego.